At a Seattle airport, Meghan Markle had a meltdown when a customs officer wouldn't refer to her as Duchess during a routine check. According to reports, Meghan presented her passport, which listed her real name, Rachel Meghan Markle. When the officer called her Ms. Markle, Meghan didn't take it well. She probably expected some form of special treatment, like a respectful bow or at least an apology, as if her title should still command such responses. However, the officer simply replied, "Does that mean your passport is incorrect?" This reply left Meghan stunned and unable to respond. Her attempt to assert her royal title quickly fell apart. It must have been hard for her to realize that no matter how much she clings to her title, her passport doesn't reflect her royal status. It only lists her ordinary, non-royal name. Meghan had hoped that this simple interaction would go differently, but she faced the harsh reality that the customs officer didn't care about her past royal title. This incident is also a reminder of the world Meghan now lives in, far removed from her former royal life. No matter how often she refers to herself as the Duchess of Sussex, the title has little to no power in the US where she now lives. As an American citizen, she doesn't hold a British passport, nor would she qualify for a US diplomatic passport. This means that when traveling, she is just like any other citizen, no special privileges or royal treatment. This must be hard for her to accept, especially when the world around her doesn't see her as royalty anymore. This confusion about her travel documents isn't new. For example, when she went on royal tours, she couldn't have used a British passport since she's not British. She also wouldn't qualify for a US diplomatic passport, which means she was using a regular passport like most travelers. She was treated just like anyone else when it came to customs, and that fact became clear to her during this airport encounter. In the past, Meghan had managed to hold on to the idea of her royal identity. Even after stepping down from her royal duties, she often referred to herself as the Duchess of Sussex. But the reality is that this title holds no real power in the US. In fact, in America, royal titles aren't recognized or respected in the same way they are in the UK. This is why the customs officer likely wasn't impressed when she insisted on being treated as a royal. In his eyes, Meghan Markle was simply a regular person traveling through the airport. It's likely that despite claiming to reject royal traditions, she still feels that being called the Duchess of Sussex gives her a certain status. But the customs officer's calm, factual response stripped away any illusion of royalty, reminding Meghan that outside of the UK, titles like Duchess don't hold weight. If we look at the numbers, customs officers in airports like Seattle handle thousands of travelers each day. They see all kinds of people, some with special titles or important jobs, and they follow the same procedures for everyone. Meghan Markle might be a famous figure, but in that moment, she was treated just like anyone else. The customs officer likely dealt with demanding passengers regularly, so Meghan's insistence on her royal title probably didn't faze him. He probably thought nothing of it, responding calmly to her correction. It's clear that for Meghan, losing her royal status must feel like losing part of her identity. Her past life with the royal family may still haunt her, even if she insists that it's a thing of the past. It's almost as if she can't let go of the title that once defined her. But the truth is, no matter how hard she tries, she can't change the fact that her passport only identifies her as Rachel Meghan Markle. And that's a reality she has to accept. Let us know about your views in the comments below, and for such amazing videos, do subscribe to our channel.